I was the project leader of the Sonetto G2 series, and the main goal was to renew the old Sonetto line, but put in something new in terms of design and technology. So what we bring in this new line is the refresh of the design of the cabinets. So we have now front panel with nice woofer radius comparing the old line. We wanted to have the flanges for the drivers protruding from the front panels as well, just to have more appeal. We brought also concrete for the bases. The concrete base is made by real concrete and resin. It gives us a solid base and a very good looking result.
There is 7 models on the new Sonetto line. There is 2 bookshelf speakers, 3 floor standings, 1 center channel and 1 on wall. So the bookshelf speakers are called Sonetto 1 and Sonetto 2. They are both two-ways speakers design. The Sonetto 1 has a 5.25-inch midwoofer and a 1.1-inch tweeter. Sonetto 2 has a 6.5-inch midwoofer and a 1.1-inch tweeter. So the Sonetto 2 has a bigger volume, it's a bigger loudspeaker system. It has the bigger woofer of 6.25-inch that allows you to go lower in frequency, and also it reaches higher power handling. So the Sonetto 3 is a 2.5-way design. It can be seen basically as the Sonetto 2 with an extension in the bass. So it has a 6.25-inch woofer that is in a vented enclosure with down-firing vent. It has a 6.25-inch mid-woofer with a rear-firing port, and then also a 1.1-inch tweeter. So the 2.5-way speaker design basically is that both the woofer and the mid-woofer are used together for the low-frequency reproduction, while in high frequency, basically the mid-woofer is extending more, while the woofer is cutting lower in frequencies. So the Sonetto 5 is a 3-way design speaker. It has 2 6.25-inch woofers in the same vented box volume with down-firing port. It has a 6.25-inch mid-range that is in a special cork enclosure, and it has also a 1.1-inch soft-dome tweeter. The Sonetto 8 is a similar design, so it's a 3-way speaker, but rather than having 2 6.25-inch woofer, it has 2 8-inch woofers. It has the same 6.25-inch mid-range in the same cork enclosure, but also the same soft-dome tweeter. So also in the Sonetto family we have 1 center channel. It's a 3-way design speaker with 2 6.25-inch woofers in vented box and a 4-inch mid-range and a 1.1-inch tweeter. So finally we have also on this new Sonetto line 1 on-wall speaker that is a closed box system with 1 6.25-inch woofer and 1 1.1-inch tweeter.
So we use cork in the mid-range enclosure. In fact, the chamber of the mid-range is made by real cork. It's a nice piece made out of a tooling. Cork is a natural material, is very durable, and it's very good for acoustic insulation, especially in the high frequencies.
It gives you a lot of freedom about designing the enclosure as you wish, something that you could not do with wood enclosure, for instance. So acoustically speaking, one of the benefits of this material, firstly, is the way it damps the mid-range. We studied a lot this material to analyze on which frequencies it has an effect of absorption of the acoustic waves, but also we found out by listening tests that it gives you more clarity mid-range that was used in a way that is much more enjoyable. So the mid-range driver of Sonetto 5, Sonetto 8 and Sonetto Center directly derives of Suprema System 2. Firstly, looking at it, you can see that it's a white color cone, still natural paper pulp, but also what you can see is that the outer cut of the cone is following the camellia shape. So coming on this speaker, but also on all of the bass drivers of this new Sonetto line, you can see on the inner cut of the surrounds a camellia pattern. And this is derivating from the Suprema System 2. So the benefits of not having this circular cut on the drivers basically means that you will push higher the breakup region of these drivers and you will extend the linear region of these drivers. So one thing also we wanted to implement on this line of speakers is the recent knowledge we learned about the phase coherence for crossovers. So we designed them for all of the speakers with a certain philosophy that allows us to get a bigger soundstage, more depth and more coherency. I'm very proud of this new line of Sonetto speakers. The team made beautiful work on both design and sound. Yeah, I'm sure you will love it.
I feel very proud about this line. I feel excited because it's going to be very interesting to see the people's reactions. Our team has been working very hard for this new line, and we are very proud of the final result.